Hi, I'm Max. Um, 4 times world champion. I'm gonna walk you through a historic of key events that happens in world of Formula One in 2024. Many agree 2024 was a very exciting season after a boring season of 2020 where Red Bull dominates. Well, that was according to the losers, but for us, it was a great year. Fun, party, celebration, and a bit more relaxed year. Okay, right before the 2024 season starts, my boss Christian was accused of engaged in inappropriate controlling behavior towards a female Red Bull employee. Whoa, cheesy. Red Bull had an independent investigation was launched by the company. The employee was suspended in the investigation process. Christian, however, did attend the RB20 car launch. He was cleared, but some of their messages and photo exchange were leaked. In its world, everyone is their own judge. You read the messages and be your own judge. It is not important what I think. What JD Halliwell think is more important? Please stop asking this F question. Well, Lewis does Christian a favor. Geez, no. Of course. Lewis' announcement of leaving Mercedes to Ferrari does divert some of the media attentions. After just signed an extension contract a few months back, he decided to ditch the team that brought him the 7 World Championship titles. In this area of new rules, Mercedes struggles to understand the performance of their F1 W car. W13, 14, and 15. That's 3 years. And yeah, it's a very, very long 3 years of struggling performance. I would be gone in the second or worst third year. So no question on his royalty. Maybe they start with the Jinx number 13. Or perhaps the no side pod design. So Carlos get the boots from Ferrari. No, it's sad to see Carlos fail to secure drive in the top teams. I don't understand why Toto didn't sign him. Carlos was quite good when we were teammate in Toro Rosso. So he qualified 9 times ahead of me, and he finished 7 times ahead of me in races. That's way better than most of my teammates. You expected me to leak teams' confidential info. Well, Christian was evaluating Perez performance, Daniel Ricciardo performance, Liam performance. Let me put it this way. In the current situation, when there is no dominating cars, if teammates start to take each other points away, you lose the driver championship. The papaya rules won't work. If you look at the history, Michael Schumacher and Ruben Barrichello, Mika Hakkinen and David Coulthard, Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas. There's always a second driver. Actually, I am happy with the papaya rules. If not, I will be in more serious treats from Lando. I need to thank Oscar. I think I did send him a good Christmas gift. Sorry, Ricciardo, no gift for you. Your 1 points is not needed. Carlos drive sensational this year. After a masterclass in Singapore, which denied me of clean sweep, he came back from appendices operation in just 2 weeks and won the Australian Grand Prix. I think he probably still on MC. Then in May, we have Adrian Newey announced this intention of leaving Red Bull. He joined Aston Martin and be their co-owner. Our winning car was designed by him. He also designed winning cars for McLaren Williams years ago. He did not design Mercedes winning cars in hybrid era. He joined Red Bull Racing in 2006, and the team were dominance in 2022 New Rules car, 16 years apart. If you use this historical facts, then I should not be worried, as I will be retired then. However, we never know who will outsmart others in the 2026 rules change. Braun GP team did outsmart everyone with their double diffuser in 2009. These thing happens in Red Bull sisters car V-Carb. They replace one of their drivers again. They did it in 2023 with Nick and last year with Daniel Ricciardo. This is the second time Ricciardo got fired. Yeah, I think he started to lose it after I start to beat him in the same machine in 2018. That was my 3rd year with Red Bull. He was good in 2016 and 2017 where he had beaten me. At that time, I was just promoted to Red Bull from Toro Rosso. He had some success in Renault, but He struggled in McLaren. He is a nice guy, and everyone in the paddock loved him. I think he should be a commentator, but don't promote drinking from boots. Liam Lawson get promoted to replace Perez. Red Bull lost the constructor this year. It seems imaginable at the beginning of the year. Not only we lost it to McLaren, dropped 2 places behind Ferrari. We do need both drivers to bring in points. Or sister car, VCAR points doesn't adds in, but RB20 is not doing as well as 2023. We struggled. I did manage to extract a bit more performance out of the car compared to Perez. But F1 is a ruthless sports. Performance means glory and money. I just want to say the toxic environment surrounded him in the media, in the interviews, that's affected him and his family. And Alpine Christmas came early in November in Brazil. Alpine performance was spiraling down this year, despite of 2 French great drivers, Esteban Ocon and Pierre Gasly. Before their Christmas gift, they only scored 14 points. They was at the second last team, just ahead of Kick Sauber, which haven't scored any points, finishing second and third in Brazil. They bagged 35 points. As you know, in 2024, it is difficult for midfield teams to score points. Drivers from Red Bull, McLaren, Mercedes, Ferrari, and Aston Martin already occupy the top 10 positions. You need one of them to screw up, then you grab their points. So 35 points from one race is indeed a great Christmas present. This helped them to finish ahead of Haas and Williams, despite behind them for almost the whole season. Well, Kick Sauber did manage to score 4 points at Qatar, the second last race of the 2024. Zhou Guanyu finished 8th to bring in 4 points, but that didn't help him to get a seat in 2025. They did score 16 points in 2023 and finish ahead of Haas. Haas, with the new team principal, Komatsu is the most improved team last year. From finishing last in 2023, they finished 7, beating VCAR, Williams, and Kick Sauber. If you move the Brazil's result for Alpine, has actually finished behind Aston Martin. That's a massive performance from a team that operate with a low budget. If you look at the result, then yes. But he helps in promoting Formula One popularity through Netflix's Drive to Survive. But watch out, there are a lot of F words. I found it strange when Ocon was replaced by Duhan on his last race for Alpine at Abu Dhabi. The relationship was not good, and especially after the crash with Gasly Monaco. But to replace him at the last race, Ocon does help in Alpine's Christmas gift. That's when gave them additional $30 million. He doesn't even have a chance to thank and bid farewell to his engineers, mechanics. It seems that being suddenly very keen to jumpstart Duhan in preparation for 2025. There will be a new Formula One team in 2026. General Motors Cadillac will join F1 as the 11th team. Michael Andretti of General Motors application was rejected in the January of 24. However, in November, FIA had granted agreement for General Motor Cadillac to join in 2026. Cadillac is a General Motor car. The only difference is Andretti. I see what you're getting. Don't put words to my mouth. There are discussion on whether the 11th team will bring in more value to F1. If it doesn't, then the price money among the teams will be less, as it needs to DVD to 11th team rather than 10 F1 required money to offset this. They call it anti-dilution fee, and it is hundreds of millions. Like line to answer that's question for FIA. Oh, that question I want to comment this year. Stewart decisions are very, very inconsistent. 20 seconds penalty just to prove something. Stewart decision changes over the seasons is very bad. In some earlier races, it's 5-second penalty, but the later is 10 seconds. Some even get drive-through penalty. Some get warning. Some get fines. Well, decision may not be correct at all time, but they need to be consistent. They have camera footages, radio communication, and personnel on track to help them in making proper decision. This area need improvement. Imagine watching a highly skilled football teams playing. If the referee's decision is poor, then it spoils the whole game. The talented footballer efforts are totally wasted in the game. FIA need to invest into developing a better decision-making process during the race. It's a joke that race stewards are just volunteers. They probably just get meals allowances. I am not saying that they are not committed, but the whole system need revamp. We are not children. We are racing with tremendous tension, and the adrenaline is high. Curse words for bad situations is normal. Why need to broadcast driver radio messages? We driver are not sitting calmly to take oral speaking tests. They should delay the broadcast or put the race as PG-18. What the F do you think I'm doing? This is my community service work. Cheers. Happy New Year.